Hello my dear students. Today I will discuss about some questions and answers. The topic name is Introduction to Java Part 7. The next slide is about some questions and answers. Question number A. Answer the multiple choice questions. Question number 1. Java applications. The options are A. Are platform dependent. Number B. Are platform independent. Number C. Don't need a platform to run. Number D. Cannot run on Windows. The correct answer is number B. Are platform independent. Java applications are platform independent. Question number 2. Java uses dash for execution. The options are number A. Compiler and interpreter. Number B. Compiler only. Number C. Interpreter only. Number D. None of this. The correct answer is compiler and interpreter. Java uses compiler and interpreter. Question number 3. A program that translates an assembly language program into machine code is called a or an dash. The options are number A. Assembler. Number B. Compiler. Number C. Linker. Number D. All of this. The correct answer is A. Assembler. Question number 4. Java is dash. The options are A. Robust. Number B. Secure. Number C. Object oriented. Number D. All of this. The correct answer is number D. All of this. The next slide contains the next part of questions and answers. Question number 5. Java application can run on dash. The options are A. Windows platform. Number B. Unix platform. Number C. Macintosh platform. Number D. All of this. The correct answer is number D. All of this. Question number 6. Java can be used to write. The options are number A. Stand-alone application only. Number B. Internet applications only. Number C. Both stand-alone applications and internet applications. Number D. None of this. The correct answer is number C. Both stand-alone applications and internet applications. Question number 7. A program translates code written in high-level language into machine code is called dash. The options are number A. Assembler. Number B. Compiler. Number C. Linker. Number D. None of this. The correct answer is number B. Compiler. The next slide contains the next part of questions and answers. Question number B. Fill in the blanks. Number 1. Stand-alone Java application need dash for execution. The correct answer is Java compatible web browser. Stand-alone Java applications need Java compatible web browser for execution. Question number 2. JVM stands for dash. JVM stands for Java Virtual Machine. Question number 3. JRE stands for Java runtime environment. Question number 4. JIT stands for dash, just in time. Question number 5. The extension of Java bytecode file is dash. The correct answer is dot class. Number 6. The extension of Java source code file is dash. The correct answer is .java. Question number 7. A set of instructions written in high-level language is called dash. The correct answer is source code. Question number 8. A compiler generated machine language version of the source code is called dash. The correct answer is object code. The next slide contains few true and false statements. Question number C. State whether given statements are true or false. Question number 1. Stand-alone Java applications cannot run independently on computer. The statement is false. The correct statement is stand-alone Java applications can run independently on computer. Question number 2. A console-based Java application is designed to be used via text-only interface. True. Question number 3. Java applets are Java applications that run within a web browser. The statement is true. Question number 4. The machine language version of the source code generated by the compilation process is specific to the processor you are compiling on. The statement is true. Question number 5. The bytecode files are generated with .java extension. The statement is false. The correct statement is the Java source code files are generated with .java extension. The next slide contains few more true and false statements. Question number 6. Java uses a combination of compilation and interpretation. The statement is true. Question number 7. Just in time. Compiler compiles selected portions of bytecode into executable code. The statement is true. Question number 8. An interpreter translates the source code instructions into machine code all at once. The statement is false. A compiler translates the source code instructions into machine code all at once. Question number 9. JVM stands for Java Virtual Monitor. The statement is false. The correct statement is JVM stands for Java Virtual Machine. Question number 10. Machine language for JVM is called bytecode. The statement is true. Students, in this session I have discussed about some questions and answers. You all are requested to write all these questions and answers in your copy. Study these thoroughly. That's all for now. Thank you.